What is going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video. Today we are going to take a look at Winter Soldier Artisan Edition, and you can only get it from Sideshow, unfortunately. And they said it's limited to 1,000 pieces. I don't know if that includes the special edition, but I feel like it's going to be a bloodbath trying to get this, guys. So good luck to anyone who's trying to pick this up, because you guys are going to need it. But full reaction to this figure. Now you're gonna complement your Captain America Winter Soldier with this guy right here, the badass Winter Soldier that we all know. As we know, the shorter his hair becomes, the lamer he becomes. So later on, when he said Falcon and Winter Soldier, I mean, that's not the Winter Soldier that I know of. This is the Winter Soldier that I know of, the badass, the chrome arm and all that stuff. This looks phenomenal. The weathering, leather upper garment as well. They gave you 3 looks right here. Of course, you can remove the mask. I don't know how I feel about this without the eyes, though. I've seen the comments on the Facebook page saying that this doesn't look like Sebastian Stan. I mean, I can see the argument, but I also see him in there. So I wouldn't say this is, a 10 out of 10. Maybe it's the eyes, just the makeup on the eyes is missing. That's throwing off, the likeness for me. Maybe if you kind of put that on, maybe it'll improve. But I wish they would have included a second head sculpt. I wish they did. Maybe that second head sculpt wasn't rooted. I don't know. I don't know if that's even possible. I get it. You can't have like a rooted. I just feel like putting on the mask, you might damage the figure itself. I mean, let's be honest. This head sculpt is worth $200 in it by itself, because of the rooted hair and the nature of that. And then you're gonna put like a mask and the eyepiece. Maybe give them an option. This is a good candidate for a non-artisan version with a makeup on the eye, sculpted hair, and then you come up with a second head sculpt with already attached, visor, I mean the goggles and the mask and all that stuff. It does come with a magnetic figure base. It looks like they're going that route now. Looks pretty good. And also the exclusive edition, the special, as if this is not already a limited edition, you get this awesome shield by Cap. And then they included 3 metal left arm. So you got basically 3 options. One is already bent to eliminate the joints. One is just straight, again, to eliminate the joints, and one has joint on it. So they are really shooting for realism here. Outside of, for me, it's really minor, I guess, nitpick is the head sculpt. I can see the argument that it doesn't look exactly like Sebastian Stan. I see it. I don't know if that is enough, that you should take away your, put your pitchfork and all that stuff. I don't know. It still looks pretty good to me. The shield looks phenomenal. This would go well with Cap from Winter Soldier. That's also coming up, and that's reasonably priced as well. So that I'm pretty impressed about that release. But yeah, this is starting to become a really strong lineup for Hot Toys. Now, because this is limited, and I think this is perfect strategy by Hot Toys. This film came out, almost 10 years ago, maybe more. I don't know if the demand's still there, but I know for a fact that this version of Winter Soldier, a lot of people are still clamoring for this. And you pretty much have no option, because you could buy a brand new sealed Winter Soldier, and once you open it, it might turn into dust because of the pleather on it. So why would you buy that if this is, I'm throwing air quotes here, somewhat attainable for a little bit of, maybe you'll add 200-300 more, but you're getting something premium. You're gonna have peace of mind where you are not, like the upper garment, the pleather is not gonna disintegrate right in front of you. And also you get a very superior figure as well. If you are a huge fan of the Winter Soldier. Now there's another movie coming out, Thunderbolts. I don't know how well he's gonna look in that movie. We all thought that because he made a cameo from Falcon and Winter Soldier as this. We all thought that we're gonna get a reissue. I'm glad they held off. Otherwise, we would have gotten like a 2.0 with, again, like a sculpted hair. Probably have no rolling eyeball system and all that stuff. This they went all out. I mean, I don't know what the price is, but I'm sure it's somewhat in the range of like an artisan, maybe 550, almost close to 500. I'm sure that will be the price range, which is kind of like just normal now for artisan edition. But yeah, for anyone who's looking for a premium, Winter Soldier, this is your chance if you get in, because like I said, this is it. This, my goodness, exclusive to 1,000, and that's not. I don't know if I'm counting the the limited edition shield in here. I think the Joker was 2,000 or something like that, and that was still pretty hectic. I can imagine this because he's somewhat of a cult, following this particular version of Winter Soldier. For the longest time, I put in the Winter Soldier, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, as one of my top 5 in the Marvel. It might still crack the top 5. I know Endgame and Infinity Wars is up there, but for the longest time, I put it way up there because it feels like Jason Bourne. That movie just feels like it doesn't feel like a Marvel movie, but it is. So and love the characters, but the story itself is just captivating. Like the action scenes, it doesn't feel like you are watching like a kiddie superhero movie. I love it a lot. I love the character up until I don't know, man. I don't know when he started going down. I think after Infinity War. Yeah, but yeah, for anyone who missed out, this is your chance. Don't ever. Maybe the eBay prices would go down now, but even at that, again, like I said, you could be buying a mint sealed, and the moment it comes up to you and you open it, it would disintegrate in front of you. But hey, let me know in the comments, how do you feel about this? What do you think about the head sculpt? Because I think that is the most controversial part right now that they're discussing on Facebook. But let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.